Any security expert Adib Saana ebechichi nkomo efa sa development we ho na yenhwe se na niam eko Mr. Sani me akwa baba happy morning show no so anope
yeah.
Over the weekend no reports by say some developments were going on up north. National security were quick to send a letter to security agencies, no Ghana Armed Forces, IGP. Otis asem no who find say as a security expert no who say your vigilance no begin to pay off now.
Well, quite obviously, because me sure say information no is either say a free intelligence source and civilians are almost vigilant. Maybe obu reporting the appropriate authorities. But the area me can be the fact that Sacred Highway is supposed to be confidential, it's supposed to be classified.
Okay.
Yeah, almost of that Sacred on the 3rd of June. Same day, almost sure it was already making rounds on social media. So, operation, to be honest, I think it was compromised before it even started.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised, the information about SAR movement and the possible deployment, a bit drew terrorists, before it even got to its intended, what do we call the recipients. And that's why I also am suspected. I mean, I'm tempted to think, there were moves within the national security architecture are almost leaky sensitive documents. And in security management, information is very important. And in the first time, some few weeks back, similar cable be a cable from the Ghana Police Service headquarters to the Upper East Regional Command, telling them, your movements be from Burkina Faso or Boku Afi, they are returning to base. So be on the lookout. And Sakrata also LET.
Mr. Sani, send out church and Yamamuno, Opache say, yes, security services Nankasano, there's a possibility, say, on bet me a compromise in the way, send a document leaking, or compromise one way or the other.
To a very large extent, because we are classified, we'll see. You've seen movement after a deployment, but how come information would be out? And if you are a public servant, seeing this letter and bringing it out into the public domain is only evidence of the fact that you are not a true son of the land. You are an enemy within. There's no denying that fact.
Mr. Sani, okay, one can say we are a security expert, but obisu betina baby aka say some of these documents, ebia as a public no to be who send a beya almost omujume diemo no almost ombe take steps and a beya almost ombe careful kakra and fakwamo.
Okay, so first of all, with the Charlotte and the year, you will see confidential written on it.
Yes.
Media, I don't deny the fact that information flow is very critical. In fact, through civil societies like the Center for Human Security and Peace Building, that drew the attention of Ghanaians to the fact that there were terrorist threat, and so the need for the authorities to work. But the striking balance, between giving out information that would make people aware of idea or mobile so you better complementing a government and at the same time protecting the sanctity of investigations, of ongoing investigations, so that ain't compromising. And usually security communication very tactful. You have to be very strategic. You have to cook it such that and say but at the same time so very informing. So I think what is happening is very bad because I think at this time we are beyond the corresponding of letters NARD. At this time, issue communicating through secured encrypted servers. So because this is security communication, terrorism communication. Have a usual letters in their letter no administration or mobile receive secretariat or mobile stamp record. No. It's wrong, and it is a smack of irresponsibility because this crucial idea we shouldn't be like the everyday letter transfer and our posting letter. This is security communication. And I'll be shocked, say Ghana, you need secured service, you bet to communicate amongst the various security services. And it looks like this country, you have credence to classified police, almost your letter, IGP your letter, my British High Commission. Almost restricted. In the end, police for they even publish that on social media. So we really need to be careful.
Yeah, Sani, situation I so up north, no, you followed it. Is there any cause for concern for movement, suspected movement, and cause, or should we be worried about the cause of Honana?
We should be worried. In the last few days, may gather information. I might not be able to say it on radio, but try to look a hygiene.
Okay.
The possibility that terrorists are operating on Sahel, no, almost expanded towards the coastal areas. So, who check crime? Terrorist statistics. No, for example, in 2021. Terrorists attack Côte d'Ivoire about 13 times, Benin 5 times, Togo once, and the previous year 2020 no terrorist attack took place in any of these countries mentioned.
Okay.
So it shows that there's an increase. They are attempting. As for Burkina Faso, there is almost like a daily ritual. On Osha movements in border areas, especially town B or Burkina Faso, a friend of Majori is caught between Burkina, Benin, and Togo. Or more blockade this town, and it's going to be used as a supply route. And the possibility say, supply centers, especially in the upper east of Ghana, are very high. And the UN reports earlier this year pointed to the fact that there were warehouse in Ghana, Togo, and Benin. Okay, so movements is characteristic of these terrorists. Before mobile stage attacks, they do a lot of groundwork. Anything I may see. So I see something, no. Young beyond infographics on social media. Governments almost collaborating with civil society organizations are almost on the ground, very well grounded. Already, peacekeeping, what do you call it?
Operations.
Peace are already on the ground.
Okay.
So the people know them. Okay. They know the people trust them. Okay. The indigenous on the ground, the inhabitants of some border towns and villages would trust them more than politicians. Okay, and so we say, look, we need to really collaborate with these civil society organizations. So, national security, deal with ambassadors. It doesn't show seriousness. This is no joke. This is serious business, Milia.
Adib,
and I think we have to approach the issue as such.
Adib, young Nigeria, Kakra, and I'm sure you've been following developments in Nigeria. According to reports, some 50 people are reported dead or church attacker a cause so and what do we need to hold as a security expert? Now, exactly what could be at the base of Nsema Ekoso or Nigeria, Sisiano, it's moving into Lagos, exactly what are the undercurrents that trigger some of these attacks here in Nigeria?
Okay, so Nigeria, particularly on the states, we are largely untouched by terrorism, and Obia, you're surprised, say, after attack the terrorists, they are skin color and religion. Only say about 90% of terrorist victims in Nigeria are Muslims. They attack churches, they attack mosques. Even during fasting Afghanistan, attacking mosques. And it's very characteristic of them because What they seek to do is to sow discord into society, is to divide the people. So yes, you can take advantage to, gain grounds wherever you operate. The socio-economic, and geopolitical deficits Nigerian society, which gives rise to these, terrorist activities. Nigeria, in fact, apart from India, the second largest population of people living in abject poverty. Meanwhile, India, about 4 times the population of Nigeria. Even if they are first, because their population is a lot. But Nigeria, with over 90 million inhabitants, are almost living below the poverty line. Yeah, massa. And you're serious. Okay, more issues with ethnicity and ethnic violence. Igbo for I was East almost to Republic of Biafra, North so almost see almost Sharia law, Boko Haram, any the bandits almost engaging in kidnappings, those who are into piracy. So you see, Nigeria is a very complex society, Minya.
Okay.
BBC it's difficult to really pinpoint whether a terror-related and a banditry and is something else. And political establishments, so I mean, Nigeria is the worst form, excuse me to say, of democracy you can ever think of in West Africa.
Should we as Ghanaians say send a Nyama Koso or Nigeria no? The same triggers could cause some of these attacks in Nyama or Hana. Should we think along those lines? You say what you about your share? So should we think along those lines? Triggers no could be the same.
Absolutely, because Ghana, your whites, spread corruption, your youth unemployment, and I say that youth unemployment is the biggest existential threat to the security of the states. Your ethnic, bigotry, the winner takes all, zero-sum politics, and so all of these have the potential of causing conflicts. Okay, but generally, I think we are peace-loving people. Even if we share your history, we've not gone through any civil war. Your independence struggle was by the book. We didn't go into the bush to say the Mao and all that. So I think historically, it has been good for us, but I'm hoping we can hold on to our gains, because Adib Ecoso or Nigeria is not too different from Adib Ecoso or Ghana.
Okay, and Mr. Sani, yada asise anope wabeka nsa ewo happy morning show no so wabe inside kakra ewo security situation no.
No, me da say.
Yes, yada ase. Enti Adib Sani a security expert obey updates on the Koso ewo Ghana for national security or message amode be over the weekend no any the Koso ebano Nigeria sensem no ma medibama fati move here onto the next part of the media ewo the happy morning show no so